Alright guys, this is Mithril back in BL4 doing another legendary item guide video, and today the item that we are checking out is the streamer, as you guys can see here. Now if you guys want to know where to find the streamer, you have to come here on the map to the oppressor boss fight. You do come here during one of the main story missions, just so you guys know, but it is located here on the map. Now if you guys have already been here, I would recommend unlocking this safe house here, Wyclef's Reprieve, because it's the closest place to fast travel to. All you gotta do is go this way, go up the elevator, go down the slide, go back up another elevator, and then you are here. Once you are here, make sure you guys activate Moxie's big encore machine, otherwise the boss will not spawn. Alright, let me cut and come back to when the boss is almost dead. Now, I would recommend farming this boss on UVHM 1, because the only difference on 5 is this boss has more health and does more damage. Yeah, there's no difference in drop rate quality between 1 or 5. So yeah, make sure you guys do this at level 1 of UVHM. It just makes it a much faster farm. And then you have to be careful where you kill the oppressor, because let's say you kill him above this building, all of these buildings have invisible walls. So if he drops a legendary up there, it's gone. Or sometimes, if you get really unlucky, he'll die outside of the boss arena. I don't know why, but he does. So Gearbox definitely needs to fix that. Yeah, just a warning though. Anyways, we are taking a look at the streamer. So the streamer is a legendary heavy weapon ordnance by Ripper, as you guys can see here. And it's just pretty much one color, although the purple right here is pretty nice, but other than that, it's just one color. Now, fun fact about the streamer, it's actually my first legendary of BL4. So that's pretty cool. Okay, here are the primary stats, the secondary stats, and then I think it comes in all of the elements. Let me take one quick look. It comes in fire, corrosive, shock, and radiation. There you guys go. Then its unique ability is delegation. Launches a stationary projectiles that each fire a beam forward. Then there are no other manufacturer parts. Thanks for the sub, superfan. Well, I can't activate it right now, so anyways, let me go find some bad guys to kill with this thing. Actually, before that, let me show you guys what it does. So as you guys can see, you pull it out, you shoot, and then yeah, it shoots a projectile that shoots a beam that pierces. So as you guys can see, there's another dummy right there. Look at that, it does piercing damage as well, so that's pretty nice. However, this weapon really is not that great on agile targets. So if targets or the enemies or whatever you're shooting at moves a lot, yeah, these do not track it. They stay in one direction. So you really want to use this on some stationary enemy or something. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But if you do manage to get an enemy that does like to stay still, this thing can actually do a ton of damage. All right, let's try and find some enemies. There should be some right over here. Some manglers and whatnot. Now these guys are pretty agile. I mean, as you guys can see, it does do a lot of damage. But if they just move out of the way, it's gonna miss. Anybody else? Let me go and actually try to find a big boss. One that really doesn't move that much. Okay, so I did choose a Vile Lictor. That way I can try to show you guys what I mean. So let me get rid of the hands. Let's whip it out. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Okay, the second phase, he should not move at first either. Let's just start launching a little bit. Now, I am running an ordnance build, as you guys can see here. But yeah, if the boss does not move, This thing, it's pretty top tier. If the boss does move, I would switch it out for something else. It has to pretty much be a stationary boss or a boss that's frozen. Otherwise, you're just gonna miss, and missing does nothing, and that just makes it bad. But yeah, there you guys go. That was today's video on the streamer. Pretty good. It just kind of depends on the circumstance. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe because it will help out my channel, and because I will appreciate like always. And then I do hope to see you guys next time. Away!